Hey nieces and nephews, this is Uncle Chris. And you all have written to me and said, what do you do with all this mix-match pasta you have left over and stuff from the food pantry? Make pantry crazy pasta, of course.
Uncle Chris, what you got cooking smells so good. Everyone's looking. Uncle Chris. Uncle Chris.
All right, nieces and nephews, it's late at night, and I'm gonna make a dish called my crazy pantry pasta. That's because I've got match pasta, and I'm gonna make a dish. So, first thing I'm gonna do, I've got 3 small green peppers, okay? I'm gonna chop them up. I'm gonna chop up our onions. I've got 2 of them, 2 small white onions. Do them as evenly as you can. Believe it or not, this meal will feed a whole lot of people. And boy, do I have some greedy people. Oh. All right, I'm gonna get these all chopped up and put it in my bowl over here. Because after this, we're gonna saute them until they are completely done. This part I didn't like because it looks a little discolored, so I'm not gonna use it. Nope. All right. We have our veggies all chopped up. I'm gonna mix them up. And yes, my hands are clean. I let the dog lick them. I'm joking. I'm joking. I washed my hands. What? They're making fun of me, y'all.
Always.
Oh, all right. Now, let me set this to the side. I also have, remember that fancy cheese I got in the food pantry? You get a $30 one? I'm going to use that in the sauce too. I'm just taking off the rind, because that's a little, no. Now, I'm just going to chop this up into pieces, because once I put it in the sauce, it's going to melt down in it and mix with it anyway. All right. Cube this up as best you can. Okay? All right. Now, join me over at the stove. And we are going to saute up the vegetables, and also as far as the turkey meat, because that's what I'm using tonight. I've already cooked that, and I filmed that earlier. But I am using 2 pounds of turkey meat to be the meat in the dish. All from the food pantry. All right, let's go over to the stove. First thing we're going to do, put some olive oil in our skillet. Now, as you see over here, I've got my ground turkey already cooked. I did that last night because it got tired. Now, I'm gonna let this oil heat up. Oh, I got my water boiling in my pasta pot. So, I'm gonna put my first pasta in there. Little things are sharp. Okay. I got pasta going everywhere. All right, what we were going to do right now, we've got our 2 pounds of turkey meat from the pantry. We're going to brown that up. We've got some Italian seasoning and some basil and a little olive oil. That's what I'm going to put in the pan now. It's already preheating. Open these up. Nice and fresh. Let's put in a teaspoon and a half of basil. You want to season this meat really good to get that Italian flavor. Then we'll put in some Italian seasoning, a teaspoon and a half. Now, if you want to put more, by all means, do so. I'm just doing it to my taste. Okay. I'm going to turn the heat up a little bit. Mix it all together and brown this stuff up real good. My mismatch pasta. And if you make too much, what's beautiful about this, you can freeze it and save some for another occasion, for another dish. Now I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil in here. You put like a tablespoon or a teaspoon, depending upon your dietary restrictions. I'm going to stir them around so they all get good and coated. That'll keep them from sticking. Now, we got our skillet ready. See that? Put in our veggies. Now I'm going to use those same same spices as I used in the meat. In fact, let's cut to me cooking the meat. Oh, one more thing I want to add. Some garlic seasoning. Now that I'm going to put a whole tablespoon. Because you know your Uncle Chris loves him some garlic. Okay, maybe 2 tablespoons. I won't be kissing nobody tonight. Oh wait, we're all eating the same thing. So yeah, I guess well, maybe. All right, let's get this brown and going. Nice and brown. Yep. Our meat is done. Now, I'm gonna set this to the side, grill up our veggies, and put this dish together. Oh, and make our sauce too. So you saw what I put in there, right? Now, me being me, I'm gonna put a whole lot of pepper. You use a teaspoon, okay? I'm putting a whole lot of basil. I say a teaspoon. Now I'm going to put a teaspoon and a half of Italian seasoning. Oh, I've used all this up. I'm going to have to go get some more. Okay, y'all, I'm out of Italian seasoning, so basil is what it's going to have to be. But usually I would put some Italian seasoning in here as well. But this is going to work. It'll be fine. Because we got so much seasoning in this meat, it'll be perfectly fine. Now I'm going to stir these around and saute them until they are completely done. Y'all, I can hit a train off in the distance. I love it. Yeah, y'all hear that? That sound makes me sleep. I don't know why, but it does. All right. Once this is all cooked up, I'm going to be right back. Nieces and nephews, I just had to show you this. It's halfway done. But I want to put in, I've got 3 cloves of garlic I've chopped up, and I want to put that in here. Because I want this to be a little bit, garlicky with that flavor to it. Yeah, that did it. Oh. Yes, I wish they had smell-o-vision because yes, smell-o-vision. Yes, yes, yes. That garlic, the onion, and the green pepper with the basil. What do you say, basil? That is going on. Yes. All right. I'm gonna get this cooked up, and we're gonna start on the sauce. Let me check my pasta. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Look at that. Yep. All right. I'm gonna let this cook until it's thoroughly cooked through, because we don't want any crunchy vegetables in our sauce, like somebody complained about last time. All right, y'all. I will be back as soon as this is done. Veggies are done. See how that looks? Now that's the way they should be. Okay. Now that this is done, I'm gonna set this to the side. We're gonna start on our sauce. Now, it looks like I'm doing this backwards, but trust me on this, how I'm doing this now. I'm gonna put in all my veggies. Okay. Now, I'm gonna put in 1 can of diced tomatoes. I'm gonna stir them around, get this incorporated. Okay. I'm gonna put in a little bit of onion powder as my refrigerator starts to hum in the middle of my video. Stir that around. I'm gonna put in some black pepper. I'm doing just about a teaspoon, okay? And I'm also gonna put in some basil. I'm just repeating the spices over, okay? Now, stir this around. Put in some of the meat. Now, I'd use 2 pounds. You don't have to. You can save some of this for another dish, okay? And that's just what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put in so much, probably half of this meat, okay? This way, you stretch the budget, okay? Okay. All right. I'm gonna save this to the side too. I'm gonna need this towel. All right, now I want to put in a 24-ounce can of tomato sauce. There goes the train. It's late at night, and it makes it kind of mysterious. I like it. All right, stir this around. Get this going. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to just use a slight sprinkle of sugar because I don't like mine that tart. So I'm going to put in maybe a tablespoon. I'm doing this by eye. Okay? You measure. I'm doing it to my taste. You do it to your taste. Now we're going to stir this around. Okay? Now, I have another can of tomato sauce because this may not be enough sauce once I add the pasta. Hold on. Oop, I almost forgot to mention, y'all. I've drained my pasta. That's one very important step because I want this to be a creamy tomato sauce. I have some milk, so I may not need the rest of that tomato sauce. We'll see. I'm putting in about a cup of whole milk. Okay? We're going to stir that around. Almost forgot my main stuff. Now, that cheese I chopped up, we're going to incorporate that too. And stir it around. Okay? You can use whatever cheese you like. Parmesan, mozzarella, or you just can eliminate the cheese. Now, we're going to put in some of the pasta. Like that. Okay? See how the pot just gets fuller and fuller? Yes, yes, yes. This is thick like a chili. You can bake it or just do it in the pot, simple like, and that's what I'm going to show you today. Now I do want to put some more tomato sauce. I have a second can, 24 ounces of tomato sauce, and I'm going to put probably half of it in there. Yeah, just half. Okay, yeah, you see that consistency, y'all? That's the way it's supposed to be. Just like this. Now, everything in here is cooked already. Okay? So we're going to let it cook another 10 minutes. But what we're going to do, that's a little different. That makes this really cool. We're going to take some mozzarella cheese that I got from the food pantry. Now look, see, real mozzarella comes in like a liquid. I'm going to drain this, chop it up, and put it all over the top of this dish and cover it. It'll melt down and look like I baked it in the oven. Be right back. And chop it up, y'all. Into pieces just like that. Okay. Now let's take this wonderful chewy goodness and put it over top of our dish. All right. Now we're going to take this all over the top. Jay's over there sneaking him some apples before dinner. Yep. Just like that. There's a method to my madness, y'all. You're going to love the way this ends up looking. All right. Now we're going to turn this to low. Cook for 10 minutes. Or 5, it just depends. We're going to cook it just till the cheese melts all over the top. Because basically your sauce is done. Okay? All right. I'll see you back when the cheese is melted. All right, nieces and nephews. Now, watch this. Watch this. Oh, yeah. Oh, look. Oh, yeah. Oh. We're going to put some of that in there. Ooh, I got it all. Oh. We'll go down underneath and get some more. And maybe just a little more on top. It's so stringy. I love it. God, I made such a mess. But look. Yeah. All right. Look, nieces and nephews. Our main dish with a nice salad. And you've got a nice, hearty, delicious meal. Trust me on this. Yes, nieces and nephews. This is a good one. So cheesy. Like, comment, subscribe. Write to me, Uncle Chris, the Food Pantry Chef at gmail.com. I hope you try this. It's really good. All right. Till next time. Ooh, I'm gonna do some food prep for a barbecue, and we got some more food pantry hauls. And Mr. Dean on the scene is gonna be back. Okay. All right. Big love from Uncle Chris.
Uncle Chris, what you got cooking?